Hi everybody, welcome to Stamping with Melva. I'm Melva Peters and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in British Columbia, Canada. And you can find me online at stampingwithmelva.com. It's Sunday today and I always jump on at 12 o'clock noon Pacific on Sundays and share a project with you. And today what I thought I would share are the Peekaboo treat bags. Now you may not have seen these. These are kind of cute little treat bags that you can fill up. They're not very big. But you can use them, hey Lynette, to put little treats maybe on the Christmas table or in stockings or just to have ready for anybody who comes to visit. And I thought that I would decorate them using the, I think it's called Santa's Express is the suite. I'm using Santa's Delivery, which is the bundle, and then the designer series paper. And I thought this would make a cute bag that I will put some treats in. I'm not sure who will get these, but somebody will get these for the Christmas season. So let me switch over to my desktop and we'll get started. All right, let me show you the treat bags. First of all, they come in a package, and I can't remember, there may be like 12 in a package. Like I said, they're not very big, but they do seal. They are food safe, and they've got a little, I don't know, you pinch it closed, and you can fill it. So it's got a little bit of a peekaboo window in it, so you can see. And then they come in two different colors in the same package, either in white or in the craft. So what I thought I'd do is I'm going to decorate them. So I'm gonna, this is the Santa's Express designer series paper. And so I thought I would add some designer series paper to these bags and then add some tags. So I've gone ahead and cut out some tags using these tailor-made tags. These are go-to. If you don't have the tailor-made tags, they are definitely a go-to set of dies for me. And they come in the squared off or the more ornate kind of rounded corners. And then in one, two, three, four different sizes. And then these cute little dies that make reinforcements for them. So if you're like me and remember using the reinforcements that you licked and that you tasted horrible to keep paper in your binders, loose leaf paper in your binders. See, I'm showing my age. All right. So like I said, I've gone ahead and cut two different dies. And that's what I'm going to decorate. So we're going to put some tags on. So I'm going to show you, first of all, I'm going to show you a really easy way. The designer series paper that comes with in the Santa's Express has these great images that are perfect to either cut out, or I think that you can use the die for. Yes, you can. So you can either cut these out using your paper snips if you don't have these dies, or you can use the dies and cut these images out. So there's one that is all different images of Santa in his train, and then there's a cart if you want to make a longer one. So I'm just going to take my die and cut this out. I've got a little bit of Post-it note tape to hold this in place. So bring in my Stampin' Cut and Emboss and run this through. So because again, if you don't have a machine or you don't have the dies, then use your paper snips. It's really easy to just fussy cut the image out using your paper snips. In fact, I've gone ahead and cut some of these trees out from one of the pieces of designer series paper. Okay, so let's take this. Now, where's my stamp set? I'm going to do some of these stars. I just want some kind of image on the background just to give it a little bit more detail. So let's take some petal pink and just kind of stamp some stars all over. You can make this, you know, as easy as you want or as fussy as you want. So we'll just stamp some of these stars to give it some background. And then I'm going to put Santa. And I think, no, I'm not going to use those. I'm just going to put Santa, but I am going to stamp the puffs of smoke. There is a stamp that has 3 puffs of smoke. So we're just going to stamp that in Memento. I'm going to stamp another one because I know I'm going to do another tag in a different way, so I'm going to need it anyway. So I've got, this is Smoky Slate. So we're just going to color these. I'm not doing any blending. You could just use a marker if you've got a Smoky Slate marker. But I love blends. If you wanted to, you could actually do a little bit of blending and add kind of the darker. This is the light Smoky Slate. So I'll just color both of these while I've got my blends out. And there is a die that will cut this out as well. Somewhere. There it is. Actually just cuts 2 of them. Maybe. That the one? Maybe it doesn't. I thought the die cut it out, but maybe it goes this way. Oh yeah, there we go. Actually, I'm not going to use the die because I want those 3 puffs of smoke. So we are just going to fussy cut these. So we're just going to cut around. So it's a bit of a combination. Like I said, use the dies or just fussy cut if it's easier. Now, when I've made this before, I always kind of get mixed up which way the smoke will go, but I'm pretty sure the smoke will go backwards. So we're just going to take and use some dimensionals on the back of this one. So you could put, I mean, if you could put chocolate in here, or you could put I'm going to use the little dimensionals on this one. You could put a tea bag with some little cookies in it. I don't know if you could actually get it completely sealed, but I'm sure people won't mind if you don't actually have the bag sealed. All right, so there we go. And we got puff, some smoke, and then the only thing left that we need, I think we need, is a sentiment of some sort. So let's do this one. It says Santa Claus is coming to town. It's kind of nice and small, which is why I was thinking of using this one. I don't have a lot of room on my tag. Let's get it going the right way. And we'll just fussy cut that out. I'll do another one since I'm going to make another tag. So just stamp that in Tuxedo Black Memento. And we'll just cut. You could use a die, you could use a punch. If you know me, you know I like to fussy cut. And I'm just going to take and put some dimensionals. And put that across like that. And then I grabbed this is the iridescent twine or iridescent trim. Oh yeah, the colors are different. I'm a petal pink girl, and this is either Poppy Parade or Sweet Sorbet. So I love that combination. And so for me, this is just fun. So I grabbed the iridescent trim and some of the Sweet Sorbet ribbon. So I'm just going to see, hopefully I can get both of those through. I know I can get that one through. And I think if I take my take your pick tool, and and poke this. I should be able to get that through too. There we go. And so I'm just going to take, and then I'm going to take a little bit more of my sweet sorbet ribbon and tie this. Ugh. My fumble fingers today. There we go. Okay, let's kind of hold that in place and tie it tight. There we go. And see if I've got enough ribbon here to tie a little bow. There we go. All right. So that is one. Now, where did my, let's get my ho ho ho. Making sure I get it going the right way because I want it to say ho 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 and not oh oh oh. That wouldn't be so good. All right, so we've got it going the right way. So I cut these, this piece 2 inches by 3 3/4 for the top. So it uses up some of those little pieces. And again, and this is 1 inch by 3 3/4 for this bottom slot, just to kind of decorate it. And then I'm just going to take and use dimensionals to put my tag on. That. Now I think in my drawer, I have, oh, no, it's not open. I don't want to open it. I have some of those Merci chocolates. They're long and narrow, and I thought those would go in, but I don't trust myself to open it, so I'll leave it there. Anyway, we'll fill this with some kind of treat for the holiday season. Now let me show you another way to do a treat bag. Now I'm going to use, if I can find, the white bag. So this time I'm using a different one of these. So this is in shaded spruce. So again, this is the same size, 2 inches by 3 3/4 for the top and 1 inch by 3 3/4 for the bottom spot. And then I cut a tag out of thick basic white. And I started, oh, I forgot to put some sequins on my other tag, but we'll do that in a minute. So I started to do I cut out, instead of cutting out of the designer series paper, there are the great stamps that you can actually use to color your, so you can stamp and then color. So I've kind of started to color, and I'd use dark shaded spruce and light shaded spruce. Now I'm just going to add, oh, and I used sweet sorbet for Santa's top jacket. So this is just crumb cake that I'll finish this with. Didn't think you'd want to watch me color the whole thing. But there are some great stamps. So there's also a train, or not a train, a train car that would go behind this if you had room. So there we've got Santa. Now, if you wanted to, I'm going to put some Wink of Stella on Santa, but I'll do that right at the end on his beard. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. Finish this off. There we go. I realized I have got little bits here. Let's finish. There we go. All right. Now, let's do some stamping behind here as well, just because I feel like I need to have something on there. It's looking a little white. So we'll put these stars in behind. like that. So just a little bit of a different look when you do the stamping and cutting out using the dies. Like I said, sometimes I haven't done a lot of stamping, to be honest, with this, other than the sentiments, because I'm absolutely in love with the designer series paper in this suite. So I've done a lot of cutting out of the images from the designer series paper. All right, there's my puffs of smoke. We'll get this going the right way. It doesn't take me long to lose things. I don't have a very big desk where I do my filming, but I certainly managed to make a mess pretty quick. All right, so let's get the puffs of smoke going. And then we'll put Santa's train. Oops. So if you've got some people that you can give little treats to, maybe for stockings, these little Peekaboo treat bags are perfect for that. And I get some more dimensionals out. I think I'm just about out on this package, so there we go. Oh, I better put some trim through this as well. Before I stick it down. All right, we'll put that one through first. So this Santa's Express is actually retiring. So if it's been on your wish list, it is not being carried over, and so you might want to get it before it runs out. The retired list is out, and so we'll start to see these items run out as we lead up to the end of December. Okay, let's get that in half and that in half, and now I can hopefully tie either a knot or a bow. We'll see how well I did with how long I made this. Sometimes I get awfully chintzy with my ribbon. Okay, there we go. I think I can tie a little bow. Oops. Just about lost that one. Can I get it? Oh, there we go. I did. Okay, there we go. Okay. So a little bit of a different look of the two. I kind of like this one better. I don't know. That's just me. But let's add some. These are the adhesive backed seasonal sequins. They come in 4 colors. They come in green, sweet sorbet, white, and gold, which I have none of the gold left. So let's add some sweet sorbet just to brighten up Santa a little bit. And this one, like that. And then on this one, let's see, maybe some green. And I said I wanted to use some Wink of Stella. You like the one on the white? Okay, well, yeah, I don't know. I think that's because I love petal pink. So I'm going to put some Wink of Stella on Santa's beard on this one. You guys probably won't be able to see it, but I can. And I'm just going to, oh, you know what I haven't done is put the sentiment on the second one. Maybe that would make me like it a little bit better. There we go. Where am I going to put that one? Maybe I will put that one up here. Like that. We'll just kind of tuck it underneath there and then poke it out like that. Now, when I squeeze Wing of Stella, just a note. Oh, the green paper is from the Santa's Express. So it's from the same package of designer series paper that is all of them. And the green one is the, what does it have on the back of it? So it has this green snowflake on one and then these trees, kind of snow globe on the other. So it's all from the Santa's Express designer series paper. Look at all these great images that you could cut out. This is the one I cut Santa from. So there's a whole sheet of different Santas on this one that you can either fussy cut or use the die cuts for. So it's really cute paper. All right, and I was saying, when I squeeze out my Wink of Stella, I always make sure I squeeze it out on, because you can see what happens. You get a whole bunch of Wink of Stella. And so you don't want that on your image. The other thing is I always make sure that the Wink of Stella is the last thing. So we'll put some on this one as well. The last thing I do, because it takes a little while to dry. And so you don't want to be still fussing with your card or your project and then have Wink of Stella kind of running around on it. So there we go. 2 different treat bags. Both, again, these are the Peekaboo treat bags that are in the I believe it's the annual catalog, and I'm going to say there's 12 in a package, and it's six of the white ones and 6 of the craft ones. Morning, Vicky. Welcome from Australia. So yeah, so those are kind of fun. Be perfect for your Christmas table with a little treat inside, and maybe the name as a name tag. You could put, instead of a sentiment on, you could use the maybe the Alphabest stamp set and punch and put people's names on them. That would be kind of fun. Or maybe just put a tag on and write their names on them. You missed the sentiment on the white bag. Yeah, thanks. I caught that at the very end. Got too much going on. Okay. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining me today. I will be back on Tuesday night with my sketch challenge at 6:30 Pacific. And if you would like to join 7 o'clock Pacific on Zoom on Monday nights, I do a free class. So come join and we will make a card together. So what I do is I give you the layout and the measurements, and we just kind of make a card together. And it's kind of a fun hour or so, depending on how many people and what the card is. It can take anywhere from half an hour to an hour. But so the Zoom information is posted on my Facebook page or group about 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, so you'll be able to find it. All right, everybody, I hope you have a great day. Happy stamping. Bye.